Welcome to Rock Club's record album review of Radiohead OK Computer. My name is Kevin Z, and I'm a lifelong musician and music fan. I'd like to think that I've gained some musical wisdom over my 50 years of listening to, performing, and studying music from among many of my favorite artists. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my Rock Club channel, as I intend to review another monumental album each week. I grew up with classic rock bands like Kiss, Boston, and Led Zeppelin, and I watched as new wave bands like Duran Duran hit big on MTV and television shows like Friday Night Videos. I witnessed the evolution of 80s alternative rock and hair metal and the rise of grunge. I'll give you my perspective on epic rock albums spanning across these years. I hope I can pass along this knowledge to my daughters, Sky and Ava, whose playlists include many of the songs from my record collection and my first generation iPod here. And also folks at work who heard my playlists, and they said, hey, this is some cool stuff. Like music has changed so much, and we're curious, what is this song? Who is this artist, you know? These are young folks in their 20s. Some have never heard some of these tunes before, so it's pretty cool. I'm reviewing artists' albums in their formatted order as they were originally intended to be listened to, so keep in mind these are my opinions. Feel free to comment, agree, or disagree. So let's begin. Flashback to the fall of 1997, and I'm seated at the desk in the office of my first house. I'm staring at this huge IBM desktop computer monitor, and I had just logged in to AOL, which is short for America Online, which basically cut in to my home phone system, the landline, and uses the landline to establish an internet connection. As I logged on, I would always hear this computer voice say, "You've got mail." Once logged in and online, I could play a video game against my nephew, Ben. He was a computer whiz kid who at the age of 8 would routinely kick my ass in a military game we called Command and Conquer. We like to play it against each other. Not so ironic that now, today, Ben is the vice president of a hugely successful cybersecurity company. For background music, I used to slip in the CD of Radiohead's latest album that just came out back in '97, OK Computer. And I'd throw that in my boombox, and I was transported into a futuristic, technological, alien, dystopian world. For some strange reason, I seem to really enjoy it. Released May 21st, 1997, OK Computer was the third studio album released by English rock band Radiohead during what I refer to as like the second British invasion in the mid to late 90s. As a follow-up to their hugely successful and melancholy album, The Bends, Radiohead chose to record their new album, OK Computer, mostly live with newly purchased recording equipment in both their studio rehearsal space and a rented mansion. It was the historic St. Catherine's Court, owned by the famous actress Jane Seymour. With 12 amazing songs credited to the 5 band members, Tom York, brothers Johnny and Colin Greenwood, Philip Selway, and Ed O'Brien, OK Computer takes its listeners on an amazing sonic journey. If you're listening to the album for the first time, let me tell you, it's going to leave you entranced. The track opens with Airbag, this mesmerizing song. It sounds compressed and slightly distorted. The drum beat is hypnotic. The bass line is performed by Colin Greenwood in a sort of dub music style, seemingly dropping in and out of nowhere. Tom York sings with his very unique vocal styling. It is a masterpiece. In a fast German car, I'm amazed an airbag saved my life. Trying to sing like him is impossible, but I do my best there. Track 2, Paranoid Android, immerses us further into Radiohead's Futurama. The song ebbs and flows. It's very dynamic, soft to loud, chaotic to choir-like, incredible utilization of various types of instrumentation, from Latin percussion sounds to the acoustic guitar and synthesizers. There's a middle section in Paranoid Android that includes an almost gospel-sounding section, followed up with an absolutely schizophrenic guitar solo section. Great song. Track 3, Subterranean Homesick Alien, is a psychedelic-inspired song about spaceships and science fiction. There's a great Rhodes piano part played by Tom York and incredible guitar effects by Johnny Greenwood. York sings as beautifully as only he can. Who knew being abducted by aliens could be so enchanting? Track 4 opens with Only Tom, and it's exit music for a film. It's Tom opening with his acoustic guitar. It's a haunting song about planning an escape from somewhere. Radiohead made a video for this song that is a bit disturbing, with York shown choking, his head in some kind of a fishbowl. You got to check it out. Track 5, Let Down, is a lush song that features layers of York's vocals stacked, one harmonized line upon the next. It is a dreamy track that combines various elements and builds to an impressive crescendo, only to end with the twinkling of computer beeps. Magical. Track 6 is the song Karma Police. It's the tune off the album that made the most radio airplay, and it is a mid-tempo narrative full of fantastic, memorable lyrical lines from Tom York. For a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. Track 7, Fitter Happier. It's a robotic voice describing its current state of mind and well-being. I guess hence the title of the album, OK Computer. Even though this album was released over 25 years ago now, I can't get over how a track like this portrays such a cold, futuristic world that is actually what we live in now. So track 8, Electioneering, is quite a rocker of a song featuring a jangly guitar intro by Ed O'Brien and a huge drum sound complete with more cowbell. It's easily the heaviest tune on the album. Also included in this tune, a wild guitar solo near the end. Track 9, Climbing Up the Walls, is an eerie sonic adventure as only Tom York and the band can take us on. His vocals are, again, multi-tracked and affected. Random bizarre effects come at you from all sides. The song builds to a schizophrenic climax, leaving you with a feeling that the recording machine broke down or something. Track 10, No Surprises. It's a lullaby. It's got percussive bells. They're playing along with Tom York's melody line, which adds this Disney show tune-like effect. But here York actually sings of his disdain for this modern life and its ever-watchful government. No alarms and no surprises, please. Track 11, one of the best off the album, Lucky, opens soft with Tom on guitar and lots of ambient synth. Is it a love song? I'm not sure, but the chorus sure is fantastic. Pull me out of the air crash, pull me out of the lake, 'cause I'm your superhero and we're standing on the edge. Very cool bridge leading to a wicked Johnny Greenwood guitar solo that would make David Gilmour of Pink Floyd blush. Last song on the album, The Tourist, is a powerful track All of the things that make Radiohead so incredible are represented here in this song. Soaring vocals, layered guitars, silky synths, and jazzy drumming. A perfect way to wrap up this album. Radiohead OK Computer earned the band a Grammy Award for Best Alternative Album in 1998 and has sold over 7 million copies worldwide. The band spearheaded the way for other melancholy alternative rock bands to come out in the 90s, such as Coldplay. In my honest opinion, it's Radiohead's best album. Thanks again for tuning in, and look for more Rock Club record reviews in the near future. Peace.